Configuring passwords. In this video, we're going to cover configuring passwords for telnet access, configuring passwords for console access, and configuring a password for the privilege exec mode. I'm going to use switch B in my environment to demonstrate, and we're going to kick this off. So the first thing that we're going to do is configure a password for console access. So the first command that we're going to want to do is enable then configuration T so we can get into configuration mode. Once we're in configuration mode, we're going to want to do line console 0. Once we type this in, now we can go ahead and set that password for console access. So we're going to just set it to Cisco. Once we identify the password, we're just going to want to do the login command. So now we successfully configured a password for console access. Now let's move it along. We're going to configure a password for telnet access. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to identify the telnet lines. So for example, line BTY, first line number 0, last line number 4. Now you're going to want to go ahead, type in that password. For this one, we can just make it CCNA. And like we did before, you want to do the login after you identify the password. And now we successfully configured the password for telnet access. All right, we have one more to go. You're going to configure the password for privilege exec mode. So for this one, we're going to do enable secret. And then whatever we want that password to be. So we're going to set it to be checkpoint. Very important to note about enable secret is that this command actually encrypts that password. So checkpoint will be encrypted. So that's just a really cool point about the enable secret command. So now that we're all done, we can actually exit out of configuration mode. And we can save this config. So at a very basic level, that is how to configure passwords on network devices.